It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Que la roja bichuela y guandule no viene ligado igualito que yuca. Ese pelo que él tiene tan lindo, no venga a pensar que eso es una peluca. Tiene cotorra perico, yo tengo cotorra, tú tienes la cuca. Está claro en el ring, en el piso yo quiero.
No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que de odio tú estás lleno. No critiques mi pelo, te la soy bueno, porque tú no tienes que
Oh yeah, guys, we are live. How's everyone doing? We are right outside the CNN Center down here in LA. We're big time, guys. We're big time, Richie, big time. Down here in LA, guys, getting ready for my surgery. Thought I would go live. I got about an hour or two before we got to leave. And so I had some time. I like the view out the window. So I thought I would do it live and see how everyone's doing out there. Probably won't be a long one, guys. I do have rotator cuff surgery today in a few hours, so that's what I'm kind of gearing up for. But wanted to make sure. How's that smog taste? Tastes like Hollywood. How you doing, Chris? How you doing? How's everyone this morning, man? So what's happening out in the world today? The big tree lighting. What is it? Not the Roosevelt. Whatever, the big tree in New York, Rockefeller Center, and seeing old Kelly Clarkson out there. Boy, she's bit into the Hollywood fame a little bit. Huh? I remember when she was just like a normal teenager on American Idol, wearing normal clothes, being like a normal person. Then all of a sudden now she's wearing like a giant fur jacket, looks like a Samoyed dog out there with a all like thing. And I'm Hollywood. She bit into the fame quick, didn't she? And then I used to like Kelly Clarkson. I still do. She's probably a nice lady, but she's kind of weird now. I watched her show a couple times, the Kelly Clarkson show, and it's weird. Is it weird? Maybe it's just me. I'm not like a singer or performer kind of guy, so I don't know. But is it weird that when people come on to perform songs on her show, that she sings with them? I thought that was kind of weird. Like, she's a singer, I get it, but it's not your song. It's not your band. Like, it's your show. But so that's my bitch about Kelly Clarkson this morning. Damn it, she sold out, just like Gwen Stefani. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember when Gwen Stefani from No Doubt went solo? I remember it. Like, I was a big No Doubt fan. I thought that the Tragic Kingdom album was freaking amazing, one of the best albums I've ever. And she left the band, and then you got all her managers and agents whispering in her ear, and then next thing you know, this punk rock princess, this freaking ska girl, is on a pirate ship wearing giant boots singing A Wonderful Life or whatever that song is, and you're like, you just totally sold out, didn't you? Oh man, let's do a shout out this morning, guys. How do you be part of shout out? What you got to do is just blow up those comments, guys. If you want to get shouted out, make sure you let us know you're in here, and we'll give you a shout out in the morning. I'm wearing that same shirt. The Ballers Club shirt. Watch out. It's a limited edition. All right, guys, let's get into this roll call.
We'll rock your day.
All right, Danksters, let's get into these shout outs. Get into a little roll call this morning. We got Chantel, Fight for Freedom, first one in this morning. Good morning, good morning. How you and Russ feeling? You guys getting over that crud? Oh, man, what a horrible, horrible flu that's going around, guys. Luckily, it's just the flu, right? We're not going to shut down government buildings. We're not going to do masks or anything again. It's just the crud. It's just going around, guys. We got Mike Means in the house this morning. I was looking at your new setup, Mike. Merlin Public Media. Nice setup. Nice setup. Is it more comfortable to broadcast? I know I like to have room to move around and do stuff. Sometimes it's hard. Good looking setup, though. Good looking setup there, Mike Means. Who else we got in the house this morning? We got Carolyn. Good morning, all the way from Colorado. Good morning, Carolyn. How cold is it there? Brr. Supernova Mike, how you doing, Supernova Mike? Top of the morning to ya. Top of the morning to you, neighbor. All right, that's the Asylum with Harley. Good morning, good morning. Appreciates the thoughts. Eric, how you doing? How you doing, my friend? Aaron, all the way from the land from down under. It doesn't ever. I'm gonna have to make you like a little segment just for you, Aaron. The land from down under. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing today? How is it? What is it, like 2 a.m.? 2 a.m. down in Australia? Oh, man. Appreciate you staying up for us. Appreciate that. Lonnie, it isn't a day without Lonnie in the house. How you doing, Lonnie, my buddy? Eric, how you doing? Carolyn, Rosie Key. Good morning, Rosie. Good morning. We got Chris Zucchini in the house. We got Teresa Deller. We got Back to Retro. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? Oh, man. I got the whole gang of people up in here this morning. Everyone wants to. I don't think the doctor will let me film the surgery live, guys. So, that probably is out the window. I just set up my little camera in the corner and be like, okay, guys, do your thing. Oh, man. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you. Thank you, Back to Retro. I'll go. It's a pretty standard procedure. It will go pretty smooth. But one thing I did find out, I found out where it's at, and it's pretty cool. It's in the same building that my doctor's office is in. So it's on Sunset Boulevard, like 2 blocks away from the Whiskey, from the Rainbow Room, from the Viper Room, from the Comedy Store. So I'm having surgery where legends have performed, guys. Actually, I think it is in the Whiskey. They're going to clear a table, and they're going to pour Jack Daniels all over it, and they're just going to go for it. 2 a.m. in Australia. Oh, man. I was thinking, and I'm sure you don't. You're probably too young for this era, and you probably never got a dose of it. There was a wrestler back in the '80s when Crocodile Dundee came out. His name was Outback Jack, and he was the worst. Like, he was just a straight Crocodile Dundee ripoff. I don't know why I just thought of that. He didn't last very long. He didn't last. Remember, it's Hollywood and Vine, not Sunset and Santa Monica. Oh, man. Oh, all right, guys. Let's do a little Today in History since we're here. Today in History. Brian had surgery at the Whiskey A Go-Go, and they just took his arm. They just took it all, guys. I'm going to come out with a belt wrapped around it. They're going to go find yourself a real hospital now, son. All right, guys, let's get into something I like to call, hey, Tim W., how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Let's get into something I like to call Today in History, guys, because we are doomed to repeat the past if we don't know it or understand it. And this is brought to you by where? The Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California, right across the bridge. The first thing you're going to see, the #1 cannabis superstore in all the land. All right, guys, let's get into this Today in History.
Today in history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, here we go, guys. Today in History. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Today in history for what is today? What is today? 11:30. Oh man, what do we got? 23 days for Christmas, guys. Not to freak you guys out. 23 days left to shop for Christmas. Who's got those? Who's waiting till the last minute? Let's be honest. This group of guys. Who's waiting for the last minute? I know I am. All right, guys. Today in history. Birthdays. Oh, we got some big birthdays, guys. One of the biggest today in history. Mark Twain, American writer, was born, guys. He was born in 1835 and lived to 1910. Died at age 74 in Reading, Connecticut. Man, Mark Twain. What can you say? What is it? Huckleberry Finn, Tom Sawyer, all the classics, man. What a great big bucket of win on that one. All right, Gael Garcia Barnell, Mexican actor and director, was born in 1978. Ben Stiller, Bueller, Ben Stiller. He was born in 1965. American actor, writer, and director. Terrence Malick, American director, great director, guys. Today's like director day, birthdays. Ridley Scott, Aliens, guys. Ridley Scott, British director and producer, was born in 1937. And then in 1874, Winston Churchill, former Prime Minister of United Kingdom, was born, guys. Featured event today, the independence of Barbados. Barbados, an island in the nation of the Caribbean, situated about 100 miles east of the Windward Islands, had gained international self-rule in 1961 and achieved its full independence from Britain on this day in 1966. Big bucket of win for Barbados. Enjoy your freedom, Barbados. All right, up next, guys. In 2018, American politician George H.W. Bush, the first Bush, Daddy Bush, was born. Was born the 41st president. No, he was elected the 41st president of the United States at age 90, and then he died at the age 94. He wasn't 94, but with the presidents coming in there now, hell, he could have been 94. Fuck. In 2007, American motorcycle daredevil Evel Knievel, every boy knows Evel Knievel, was known for his death-defying stunts, which included a spectacular jump over the fountains in Las Vegas, Nevada, at Caesar's Palace. Died at the age 69. This was in 2007. Do you guys remember that jump when he tried to jump the fountains and he just like broke every bone in his body coming down? He was just, all right, in 2001, the hunt for the Green River Killer ended as Gary Ridgway was arrested in Washington. He later pled guilty to killing 48 women. Holy shit. Though he claimed to have murdered as many as 80. He was the deadliest convicted serial killer in the United States. Wow, the Green River Killer. Dang. 1999, Exxon and Mobil formerly merged, becoming Exxon Mobil, one of the world's leading oil and energy businesses. In 1996, a block of gray sandstone known as the Stone of Scone was returned to Scotland 700 years after it had been taken to England as a war booty for King Edward I. Oh, wow. So they stole a block of gray sandstone known as the Stone of Scone, and it was returned 700 years later. Wow. That's kind of crazy. In 1982, American singer and songwriter Michael Jackson released Thriller on this day in history, guys, which became the best-selling album in the world and won a record-setting 8 Grammy Awards. Yeah, that thing was a monster, man. No pun intended. In 1979, the British rock band Pink Floyd released their 11th studio album, The Wall. If you guys, you know what? They have a great display at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for the Wall, and it actually was an interesting story. They had his story, the guy who wrote The Wall, Pink Floyd guy. I horrible with names. Anyway, about how he was on stage. They were already a huge band, and he was kind of spiteful about the audience. He didn't like the crowd. Well, one crowd member, they were all on drugs and stuff too. The band, a guy from the audience gets on stage and does a whole sting, and he threw him off, and there was a big incident. And he decided after that show that he needed to get sober. And that was another brick in the wall. And that's how that song came. Really cool display over at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, guys. All right, in 1939, after Finland refused to grant the Soviet Union a naval base and other concessions in the fall of 1939, Soviet troops totaling about 1 million men attacked Finland on several fronts, initiating the Russo-Finnish War. That was in 1939. Wow, he sent 1 million motherfuckers over there. Dang. All right, in 1936, a fire virtually destroyed the Crystal Palace, the giant exhibit hall that housed the great exhibitions of 1851. In 1924, politician Shirley Colesloam, the first African-American woman to be elected to the U.S. Congress, was born. In 1908, the United States and Japan signed the Route Tanakara Agreement, which averted a drift towards possible war through the mutual acknowledgement of certain international policies and spheres influence in the Pacific. In 1874, British statesman, orator, and author Sir William Churchill, who was Prime Minister, rallied the British people during World War II, led his country from the brink of defeat to victory, was born in Oxford, England. 1782, British and the United States signed articles of the Treaty of Paris as part of the Peace of Paris, a collection of treaties that concluded the American Revolution. They were just mad we kicked their ass, the old Brits. And in 1718, Charles VII, our favorite Charles, King of Sweden, was killed during a siege of the fortress of Fredriksten, east of Oslo Forge, ending Sweden's Age of Greatness. Now, guys, I got to ask, what is your favorite Age of Greatness from Sweden? What's your favorite moment? Blow up those comments, guys. And that was your Today in History. That was the worst dentist Lonnie ever had. Who did you have? The kid off of the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Remember that elf? He wanted to be a dentist. Oh, good time. I love those, man. I cannot wait to for those to start showing again. Look at my hair all fluffy, guys. You got the morning head, Brian, this morning. All right, guys. So that was your Today in History. Apparently, I woke up during surgery and kicked a nurse, but I don't remember it. Can you get away with that? Can I just kick a nurse today and be like, oh, I don't remember? Oh, no. There's got to be a male nurse. Just some guy standing there just right in the face. Just super kick him. Jump out like freaking the Young Bucks. Jump on the table and just super kick him and lay back down like nothing happened. That would be a good day. Man, 140 people up in here. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Nice. What else we got? People need coffee. I think I'm missing some incredible stories here. Let's see. I appreciate you, Eric. I appreciate you, man. No, that's not a problem. Surgery's not a couple hours away. Not a big deal that I went live on the day of surgery. I appreciate you appreciating me. Which is weird. Anyway, mystery question. Has anyone woke? So did I tell you guys this story? I think I did the other day about the guy who I worked with. Forget what his name was. He was a gruff man, a few years older than me. But anyway, he had a dead eye. Like his eye was white, you know what I mean? And he was telling me about he had a couple surgeries on it. And one was that it was supposed to be a 3-hour surgery, and they ended up going well over 3 hours. And he said at one point he woke up and he looked and he saw with the one good eye, the doctor had his eyeball in his hand. And he was like looking at it, and he was like, "Oh!" And they put him back to sleep. And then I think Teresa Deller was telling me a story. About her waking up during surgery, and they like apologized for it. I'm like, is that? I mean, okay, an apology is needed, I would imagine. But hey, sorry you woke up during surgery and traumatized you for the rest of your fucking life. Like, is that really an apology moment at that point? I mean, I guess, you know, you go through the motions and you got to apologize. But man, Butler is Binstein, Binstein, okay. Bueller is Binstein, Ben Stiller as Zoolander. How did I get those two? Zoolander, oh, that's somebody else. The information is in the computer, guys. The file is in the computer. That's my favorite moment of Zoolander. That when they're wake me up, and he's spraying gas on everybody. They're at the gas station singing "Wake Me Up Before You Go Go," and he lights them all on fire. That's a pretty good scene too. But yeah, I love it when the files are in the computer, and there's like a bunch of monkeys. Oh, that's brilliant! They hit it in the computer. Oh man, good times, guys. Zoolander, I have to rewatch that, man. I'm going to rewatch that. All right. Appreciate you, Merlin. Appreciate you, Mike Means. I will be talking to you soon. Love the new setup, by the way. Okay, time to go to work. All right. Uh-oh. Don't do that, Carolyn. Oh man, we appreciate you on here. Hey, the Cake House, how you doing? Nice. Appreciate you jumping in here. The Cake House. Hey, we love the Cake House. You guys know that. Hey, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. The Healing Center, your number one cannabis superstore, guys. Right across the bridge. The first thing you're gonna see. What is today? Today's Thursday. So today is vapes and products they got going on over there, guys. They got your vapes on sale. Get down there, guys. Tomorrow is those wild weekly drops will hit, and oh man, you guys know when that hits. You got to be running low from Black Friday and Cyber Monday, guys. So it's time to re-up. All right, appreciate everyone tuning in. I appreciate that. Yeah, it should be pretty easy, pretty good one. Man, you guys rock. Everyone on here rocks, guys. Yeah, let's see. We got 5 minutes. What should we look at, guys, before we bounce out of here? And no, we're not going to do the craziest surgery stories of all time. I don't need we don't need to plant that into my head this morning, man. We absolutely do not. I haven't smoked. You know, the hardest part about this is at midnight, I had to stop eating and drinking. And as stoners, we all know, like, so I did my last bong rip about 9 o'clock, something like that. Checked into the room, passed out. And then I woke up about midnight and I still had some Texas Roadhouse. That's right. I was on the road. Texas Roadhouse, baby. Roadhouse. That's right. I was sucking more fools than Patrick Swayze. That's right. Roadhouse, baby. Texas Roadhouse. So I still had some steak. So it was like 11:55, and I'm eating the steak, and I'm like, oh shit, I got a surgery in the morning. But lucky for me, they said midnight, so I snuck it in. But man, I got cotton mouth right now, and thank you, Back to Retro. No, I haven't had bacon and eggs and hash browns and all the good stuff with ketchup smeared all over them. But you know what I did make a mistake last night? I fell asleep watching food eating videos. You know, like it's Beard Meets Food is the one I've been watching. We got to support our friend Randy Santan or Santel. That's Santan Village. All you Phillies Phoenix people. Randy Santane, I probably pronounced that wrong. And then Keela Eats Kilos. You know, they were on our Christmas show last year, guys. So oh boy, wait till you see what I got cooking for the Christmas special. What celebrities are going to be making a drive-by and dropping in, guys? Last year, who did we have? We had Dexter's dad from the Warriors. I forget his name. He stopped in. We had Dougie Doug, told a great John Candy story. I got Art the Clown. Art the Clown. I'm going to go and spoil it. We do have Art the Clown popping in, guys. So that's going to be really cool. What else was I? Oh, November to Dismember, guys. The polls are up. Go over there. Vote, vote, vote. Who do you think's going to win? Let's see. Who do we got? We'll go over this briefly real quick. The polls here. Or the brackets, I should say. So up first, guys, you got Candyman versus Michael Myers. Let's go like that. Who do you think wins this one, guys? Candyman or Michael Myers? Get over to the community page and vote. Up next, we got Norman Bates versus the Leprechaun. Now, this is kind of an interesting one, guys. You know what? I'm going to go with Norman Bates on this one. I think Norman Bates is crafty enough to outmatch the Leprechaun. Now, this one, guys, I think is going to be a popularity contest because I don't know how this is going to go. Ghostface versus the Blob. That's right. Who's going to win that one? All right. Nice, Eric. Nice. Rosie Key says Candyman over Michael Myers. Wow. That's a good one. What else we got? Sorry, I was doing the editing here. All right, we got Alien versus the Tall Man from Phantasm. What did I put on there? Is the alien going to climb the tall man like a tree? Or will the tall man's balls penetrate the alien? Who do you pick on this one, guy? Alien's hard to beat, but the tall man has those phantasm balls, man. Sounded funny. Oh, take your pick on that one, guys. And then last but not least, this is the matchup. This is a dream matchup here, guys. You got Jason versus Predator. Mojave Martian for the win. Nice. Yeah, Predator versus Jason. Who do you got on that one? That's an interesting one. I think I would go with Jason still on that one because maybe the alien comes over to chop, or the Predator comes over to chop his head off, take his trophy, and Jason just comes through with that machete, and gets him. You can never count out Jason. You can never. Hey, appreciate you, Teresa Deller. I'm going to actually jump off here in a minute as well, guys. You guys rock, man. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate all the love and support, guys. I will try to go at 4:20. Probably not. So there'll be something up, guys. But we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. But tomorrow we'll be live. We got Baked and Unboxed. Hey, my Black Friday boxes. A couple of my Black Friday boxes are coming today, so we'll be able to unbox them. Woo! I can't believe it's not horror for Mintage. I actually heard someone pronounce it, and so now I know how to pronounce it correctly. And then I got the horror box that they did, the big horror box. So those are two we got going. And we'll be giving stuff away. We'll be having a good time, guys. So look here, Brad. If Jennifer Aniston could not distract the leprechaun, I don't think Norman in a wig peeking through a hole in the wall will be the winner. What if he puts the leprechaun in a wig and looks through the wall? Leprechaun will dance an Irish jig on Norman Bates's face. Oh man, Leprechaun getting some love, guys. Oh man, nice. All right, guys. Jason was last year's winner too, so you got to think about that, man. He's coming back strong. He's got some momentum. All right, guys. I appreciate you. I will let you guys know as soon as surgery's out how everything went. I'll do a post. So I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna go not drink or eat anything and and go get ready for this surgery, guys. Luckily it's just right down the street, about like 4 miles, so pretty close. Yeah, Freddie should have won. Yeah, it was pretty close, man. It was pretty close. All right, guys, appreciate you. Get over there, and and what do? Every time you vote, guys, every time you do November to Dismember post, you're going to get entered to win this Conjuring prize pack, guys. A life-size Annabelle doll, some Conjuring Funko Pop signed, some autographs, 8x10 signed by the Conjuring cast. We got a whole bunch of stuff, guys. Daily Dank stuff, horror stuff. We got cups, we got socks. There's a whole big montage, big cornucopia of prizes, guys. So be on the lookout for that. Mother was, where is the gold? Mother, where's the gold? Oh, nice. All right, guys. Hate to make it a quick one, but I got to get going. So, yeah, I will definitely keep everyone posted, man. Appreciate the thoughts and prayers, guys. You guys rock. All right. I will see you guys maybe at 4:20, but if not, I'll see you at 7:10 a.m. in the morning, guys. We will see you. Appreciate you guys. God bless. Take care. We'll see you on the other side. All right.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
See you guys. Oh, where's the button?